No, we just go. Greetings, friends.
Satnam, everyone.
Let's just wait a few moments before we start. It's our first YouTube live, so we are just getting used to it.
So make yourself comfortable in your space. I'm going to meditate, so you want to have a mat, maybe a cushion under your buttocks, and maybe a blanket for the final relaxation. So just to be sure that you are seeing us well and hearing us well, just maybe drop us a little message in the chat that you have the image and the sound.
And let's just sit and breathe while we're waiting for more people to join, hopefully.
Satnam. Satnam Bahya, Satnam Hervé. Beautiful, so they can hear and see. I guess let's start.
I suggest let's just wait for a couple more minutes. Couple more minutes of conscious breath. Never hurts before we start. Today we have a short meditation, and before that we'll have a few warm-ups. Very simple, small ritual to honor the moon and ourselves, of course. I say let's begin, and anyone who wants will join. Anyone who is supposed to be here will be here. Greetings, lovely YouTube friends. Welcome back to Kundalini Nomads Academy.
I am Harpreet.
And I'm Sanprem.
Happy full moon to everyone.
Yes.
We are so humbled that you chose to participate with us tonight. And while we're still sitting and welcoming eventually other friends into this YouTube live, feel free to share in the chat where are you practicing from tonight so that we can visualize our energy grid on the globe. We are currently transmitting from Nova Scotia in Canada, and let's see where you are from.
And we'll get the tally after this. For now, we'll need to get through some introduction to introduce people to what's going on today. Tonight we are meeting to honor the moon and ourselves in connection with the Kundalini meditation that clears the chakra or energy centers and allows the proper opening of the flow of Kundalini energy through our bodies. Some of you already know we offer the regular Kundalini practices that go deeper into discipline of Kundalini Kriya Yoga. We're currently offering the program consisting of 8 sessions where we explore the chakra system through Kundalini Kriyas, which includes discussions, exercises, breathing techniques, meditations, and much more. And the next live program will start on April 11, and that program will include 6 sessions where we will go through 6 powerful Kundalini meditations to help us to go through difficult times that we might face. If you want to participate or learn more about the programs, just message us and we'll provide you with details.
So tonight we will share with you an ancient meditation that yogis and sages have done for thousands of years on the day of the full moon. In many cultures from ancient times, the full moon was used for ritual of purification. It is the time when the closest celestial body, the moon, is the most active and reflecting the light of the sun onto us. The full moon is the peak of the moon cycle. It is a time where we can feel very emotional, and during this time the moon shines the brightest and will shine on our subconscious behaviors, magnifying them and giving us a chance of correcting them. So this time was used to perform inner work of healing and alignment with higher powers. And this full moon is located in the constellation of Virgo. And Virgo is all about action and natural medicine. Therefore, this full moon is also about taking new measures for our health and vitality. It is about being more practical, returning to natural ways to heal and cleanse through our diet, anchoring into a spiritual practice, and reconnecting to our innate system of health and well-being. And with proper meditation techniques as the one we will share with you today, we can become centered, courageous, and able to release all those dark emotions that can blur us and that can create inner conflict, such as stress, fears, or guilt, shame, resentment, regret, and many other dark emotions that block our natural state of flow of ecstasy. So the full moon is the time where we can reset our course and before we can begin the next moon cycle with more love and more peace in our hearts.
Physically speaking, during the full moon, our endocrine glands, our endocrine system is the most active. Lots of hormones get released, and that can make us feel very emotional and reactive. As the blood is mostly made out of water, and by blood we get this transportation of hormones in our body, and the moon is in a very close relationship with water. And today's Kundalini meditation helps us to channel the surge of energy, this hormonal surge that we are subjected to, and it opens an opportunity to accelerate emotional healing. It helps a practitioner to stay open and powerful as well as grounded during this full moon period. The practice that we will do today is a part of Kundalini Yoga teachings, and the goal of Kundalini Yoga and every Kundalini exercise is to activate this primal energy of creation in our bodies, which is called Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy flows through us all the time. However, due to past trauma or unconscious decision, we ourselves create blockages, whether in this lifetime or previous lifetimes. We have created some blockages that we have to go through. There is no other way. And Kundalini Kriyas are techniques to remove any blocks and to allow this expression of our soul, the full expression. And when we open and channel with these practices, we invite the energy of alignment, growth, and change in our lives. Just few technical moments, because it's a physical practice. The posture is very important. The posture of the body defines how the energy flows through our body. And today, for our lunar meditation, we will need to keep our spine as straight as possible, perpendicular to the ground. And we will make sure that we can do this comfortably and ably with few warm-ups that we will start in few moments. And the more we stray from the perpendicular position, the more our muscles need to adjust and to work in order to keep us straight and with not falling over. So if we prepare our spine properly, we can enjoy sitting and not be tired instead of relaxed while we are sitting and meditating. And first thing we can do is to visualize, to see it in our mind's eye, that our spine is perpendicular, that we are completely royally present in our posture. And with time, our body, our physical body, will adjust to our mental image. That's how it usually works with visualizations.
And so to keep our spine straight, we use what we call a bandha, or an energy lock, that help us lengthen our spine and make sure that we keep it straight. It is called Jalandhara bandha, and it helps us remove any tensions in our neck, in our head, in our shoulders, and help us align. So the goal of Jalandhara bandha, which is the neck lock in Sanskrit, Jalandhar bandha. Bandha is the energy, the lock, and Jalandhar, the neck. So to keep the neck in line with the rest of the spine, we close slightly the chin in with the chest proudly open, creating this feeling of length in the back of the neck. So the goal in Jalandhara bandha is to keep the neck in line with the rest of the spine so that all the fluids can come and go from the brain and to the brain very gracefully.
So now let's open the practice. Now we know a little bit about what we're doing. Let's open the practice, and we'll start with few warm-ups, and we'll go with the meditation.
And first, let's just say Satnam to everyone. Satnam to Lise from France, and Bahia from Montreal, and Julienne, Montreal. Satnam, everyone. We are so happy and humbled that you are participating tonight. So we'll put the opening mantra on the screen if you never have encountered it. It's the Adi mantra, which is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, and we'll repeat it 3 times. You should be seeing it on the screen in a moment.
It goes over our heads.
It's fine.
So we sit cross-legged in our sitting position. Few breaths. The hands are together in the middle of the chest in the prayer posture. We look at the mantra one last time before we close our eyes for opening. And the mantra again is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Close your eyes, inhale fully, and we chant the mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale, relax the hands on the knees. And as we said, we will start with a few warm-ups. The first...
Just a sec, I'll remove the mantra.
Yeah, let me just remove the mantra. We start with the few warm-ups. First warm-up is the spinal flex, one of the simplest and best ways to prepare our spine to the flow of energy through it. So we sit cross-legged again. We grab our shins right in the middle, and on the inhale we put our chest forward, and exhale we round the spine. Our spinal column bends back and forth. Inhale as the chest goes forward, exhale back, and the chin stays on the same level, parallel to the floor. And breathing is through the nose. Eyes are closed. Once you got the movement, you can look and how it's done. Once you got it, close your eyes, focus on the breath, and focus on synchronizing the breath and the movement. Use the power of your hands to pull your chest forward. Make sure your breath is full, your inhale is full, your exhale is complete. Keep the steady rhythm. Make sure your whole spine participates, from the hips all the way to the skull, all the vertebrae. Now arrive in the middle, inhale, hold the breath, keep the breath in for a few moments. And exhale, relax, stay in a cross-legged position. And we continue warming up the spine, now with the spinal twist. For this, extend the hands to the sides, parallel to the floor, and then bend the elbows and place the hands on the shoulders. Keep the elbows on the level of the shoulders, and on the inhale, twist the torso to the left, exhale, twist the torso to the right. Very simply, inhale left, exhale right. Allow the weight of our hands and of our shoulders and elbows to twist us a little bit deeper. Make sure your hands, your arms do not move in relation to the chest. They are one block.
Variation.
And if it's too much to keep the hands on the shoulders, we can interlace the fingers behind the head. And let's go. Make sure your spine is perpendicular to the ground. Do not lean back or forward. Stay straight. And only the twisting movement is happening. Eyes are closed, and allow your head to move side to side. Breathing is full, and the movement is perfectly synchronized with the breath. Keep the elbows up, do not drop them. And keep the chest open. Don't allow your shoulders to creep forward and block our chest. Arrive in the middle, inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale, relax. Feel the rush of energy. Feel the alignment already entering our body. Welcome it. Keep breathing through the nose. Now we will warm up our legs a little bit. So for this, we sit on our sitting bones and extend the legs in front of us. The legs are together and as straight as possible, ideally completely straight. The feet are engaged as if we're standing on the wall, on an invisible wall. And here we bend from the hips as far as we can, ideally grabbing our big toes with our ring finger, index finger, ring finger, and the thumb. So we make a little lock. If we cannot reach, we grab our shins. On the inhale, we stretch up, and exhale, we lower down. Inhale up, exhale down. And we bend from our hips, trying to keep the spine as straight as possible. And doing our best in this exercise, keeping the legs straight and the breath full. The deeper our breath is, the faster our nervous system will relax and allow our muscles to stretch, to relax, and to go deeper. And let's go. Now inhale up, stretch the legs, stretch the spine straight. And exhale, shake the legs a little bit. And slowly return into cross-leg position. We're almost done with our warm-ups. So for the last warm-up, we will work on our neck. For this, we cross the hands, the arms on our chest, placing the hands on the shoulders slightly. The chest is still open. We're not slouching. The chest is open proudly. And here we start making large circles with our head. Very slow at first, addressing every angle. Inhaling as the head goes up and exhaling as it goes down. Now switch the direction. Inhale in the middle. Spine is straight, neck is straight. And exhale, relax the hands. So now our spine is ready, right, for our meditation. So this meditation that we're about to do right now is a sacred Kundalini Yoga celestial communication meditation. And it is practiced for grounding, protection, and prosperity, especially during the full moon. It uses the mantra, the chanting, and the mudra, hand position. And the combination of these two things cuts through all the negativity and awakens us to our creative potential. And let's look at the mantra first. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's look at the mantra. We will make it visible on the screen. The mantra, let's go to the side. The mantra has two parts. The first part on the top, you see it here, and on the bottom, the second part. And the first part is associated with an ascension, and the second part is associated with a descent. So now let's connect it with our hand movement, mudra. So we start with the hands together at our navel. And as we chant the first part of the mantra, sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang, as we go through the level of the heart, we start opening the fingers. The thumbs and the pinky fingers stay connected. The rest of the fingers try to open like a flower, and we go to the level of our third eye. So our eyebrows. Then we start chanting Harare, Harara, Harare. We flip. We connect the backs of our palms together, and we go down, 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 all the way to the belly button. And then we again return into the original position with the palms together. So we combine the mudra and the mantra. Anything else before we begin? We are ready to begin now.
just before we begin, we can maybe just explain very quick that sa re sa sa, sa re sa sa, sa re sa sa, sarang. Sa means infinite. It's this syllable that brings us to the origin, the beginning of everything. And har, re har 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 re har har, express the creativity on the physical level. It's the power of manifestation. So with this mantra, we are calling upon the infinite to manifest into the physical realm. So that's it. And this is a meditation also that clears the chakras up and down as we go up and down from the bottom, the root chakra, up to the crown chakra. So let's get into the position, palms together at the navel.
And let's begin. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram.
Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re
re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Now inhale. Hold the breath. Keep the hands on the knees. And exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Enjoy the movement of the energy that we have stimulated. And now for a few minutes, let's go on our backs for the final relaxation, for the integration, and to allow the place for healing and circulation. Just relax on the back. If you have your blankets near you, that's the time to cover yourself. If you are in a bright room, put something on your eyes to block the light. And for the next few minutes, just relax completely. Remove all the movement from your body except for the movement of the diaphragm. And breathe deeply. And we'll see you in a few moments. Enjoy your relaxation. Return your attention to your body. Return to the deep breathing through the nose. Move your fingers, move your toes. On the next inhale, legs together, hands together over your head and stretch in one line. And exhale, bring both knees to your chest. Give them a hug. Rock from side to side, back and forth. And rock yourself forward into the cross-leg position, and we'll close the practice with the mantra Sat Nam that we will show you in a second on the screen. This is one of the most important mantras of Kundalini Yoga. It means true identity, the core of our being, of our soul, disregarding all the illusions and anything we have been conditioned to believe that we are. So disregarding all this, with the mantra Sat Nam, we affirm this truth that we are associating, we are identifying with the truth that is within us. Let's rub the hands, palms together. We will repeat this mantra 3 times on 3 separate breaths. Inhale fully for the first time. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for your presence tonight. Thank you for honoring yourself. Thank you for honoring us with your presence. Thank you for honoring the moon. Sat Nam. Now, after this practice, we suggest drinking a little bit of water or quite a bit of water to refresh our system, to help our hormones that have been released in our blood to reach their destination, to allow the circulation. Drinking water has many benefits. And that is it for tonight from us.
If you have any comments, you can share them in the chat. We'll be very happy to respond to you. And if you were looking for practice, as we said at the beginning, we are offering very regular Kundalini yoga practices. Just let us know and we'll give you all the information how to join us live in those practices. It was a pleasure and a privilege for us to lead these Kundalini full moon meditations tonight with you. And we hope we will see you soon in another practice. Sat Nam.